Alright, welcome to Christian's Corner, where we break down this last week in gaming. Today I want to talk a bit about the Resident Evil showcase and the next WWE video game. But before I get into that, literally like maybe an hour or two before recording this segment, the Amazingnerdshow officially made affiliate on Twitch. So I want to thank everyone who supported the live stream side of our show. You know, I really do like being able to play video games, and this has been the biggest excuse to play video games, you know, making Twitch work and happen. So I definitely appreciate everyone who's been able to tune in and follow the actual show on Twitch. And if you're not following, if you're brand new to us or you're brand new to the show, make sure to check out the Amazing Nerd Show on Twitch Thursday through Sunday at 12 noon Central Time. But speaking of the live content that we do on Twitch, this last Thursday we did live reactions to the Resident Evil showcase, which again showed off a new trailer and made a couple announcements as well. The new trailer showed off more of the world that us, the player, and Ethan Winters is about to enter, as we're not just trapped in this mansion, but we're fighting to survive in this village. More than that, we gotta look at the vampires and werewolves aspect, which, as can be seen in the cover of the game, could be a big part of Ethan's future. Will he become a werewolf or any of the other monsters in this village? Who knows? But anyway, the trailer focused around Mother Miranda and the four leaders we will most likely be facing in the game. Interestingly enough, Ethan doesn't seem to be the only one in this struggle, as we're introduced to a group of survivors that also claim the mysterious Mother Miranda used to be their savior, most likely from the four factions in general. And what I can tell you right now, like most Resident Evil games, this is going to be lore heavy, and I'm excited to get into that. It also seems like there's a little girl we're going to be protecting throughout this game, which definitely harkens back to that Resident Evil 4 feel that a lot of people have been speculating and making rumors about this game really taking a lot of inspirations from. On top of that, there seems to be a lot of layers to these family and possibly a lot of boss battles because of that, because I mean, we've already seen Lady D and her daughters. What are we going to get from the other characters that are our big bads in this game? It could really lead to a lot of huge boss fights throughout the game, and a much bigger experience than what we got with Resident Evil 7. However, we still haven't seen too much of the last two, because we mostly focused on Heisberg and Lady D in this one. This really was like our first look at those last two characters, and it was only like a small glimpse. All in all, I feel like this trailer gave us more of an idea of just how expansive this game is going to be as compared to how closed in and contained 7 felt, and that just makes me more and more excited for it. Besides this trailer, we got announcements for a big demo release for the game coming to all consoles. It seems that you will be given 1 hour to split your time in either the village or the mansion. If you finish the demo before your time is up, you can restart it, but you will only have as much time as that hour remains. So to be clear, the demo is only an hour long. You will only be able to play the game for an hour. But additionally, if you are a PlayStation owner of either PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, you'll be given a 30-minute version of this same demo this Saturday, which you can preload right now. The main release of the demo can be played May 1st at 7 p.m. Central Time to May 2nd at 7 p.m. Central Time. For the PlayStation Early Access, though, it begins on April 17th at 7 p.m. Central Time and only goes for 8 hours until 3 a.m. Since I own both a gaming PC and a PS4, I'm going to take this opportunity to do a bonus stream tomorrow around 7 p.m. Central Time before the PC version, so I'll get about an hour and a half in the game possibly. Another thing announced for Resident Evil 8 was a Mercenaries mode, which is kind of a classic mode that they've had in the past in previous games. You'll pretty much be doing a time attack mode where you'll be able to unlock, perks and stuff like that that'll help you get through the mode further and further. It seems like something simple and fun, but not something that necessarily brings me more into it. I'm more into the campaign mode that we will be getting with this game. But at the end of the day, with this showcase, I believe it did its job of really getting me excited to run around a castle with a big lady. The other big announcement that really caught my eye since last episode was actually during WrestleMania weekend, when it was announced that we were getting the next installment of WWE 2K. While it was a simple teaser trailer really showing off Rey Mysterio and with great lighting effects, which were actually still pretty impressive, it really did remind me of how much I've missed playing wrestling games in general. 2K20 was fucking atrocious. Let's be honest. And I'm so hoping for a big return after getting an extra year of development time for this game. But I have been let down many times before with the 2K series, and even before that with some of the SmackDown vs. Raws. I'm just hoping it's somewhat good, as I would like to play a universe mode on Twitch someday. You know, well, with what we saw from Rey Mysterio in the 2K22 trailer, when compared to 2K20, it almost felt like a downgrade in lighting, but the textures were still there and still super well polished. So I do have hope that, you know, they've been putting the work where the work needs to be, which is the gameplay. As great as having a beautiful wrestling game can be, the best thing that you can possibly get out of it is great gameplay. That should be your core. Once you built a great system with great gameplay in a wrestling game, you know, the fans will stick with it no matter how potatoey it looks. So just make it as fun as possible, and then we can worry about if the lighting is perfect or not. That's all I'm concerned about at the end of the day. I don't want to run into game-breaking bugs every 5 minutes with a 2K game. But with all that said, make sure that you're actually checking out the Amazing Nerd Show live on Twitch Thursday through Sunday. As I said earlier, we are live at 12 noon each and every single weekend, so definitely check it out. Next weekend I plan on doing a little bit of Mortal Kombat. I think there was some DLC that I never ended up playing with that game, so I want to check that out, mostly because the movie's coming out. You know, it's a good tie-in. Other than that, we'll continue on with The Witcher if I don't finish it this Sunday, as I will be playing it again on Sunday, and then next Sunday I'll probably play it again there. We're very close to the end of that game, so I'm excited to see, you know, the end of that story, and then we'll get on with the expansion pack missions and stuff like that. Otherwise, again, thank you guys for the support so far with the live streams. Definitely, if you're new to us, definitely check us out live. I really do appreciate everyone that has been following me and interacting with me live on the streams. It means a lot to me. All right, let's move on to wrestling. Hey, this is Christian.
Hey, this is Damon.
And this is the Amazing Nerd Show.
Catch new podcast episodes every Friday and live streams every weekend.